Okay, folks, we've made it. I just want to say this truck, it looks like shit, no doubt. But this thing has almost 300,000 miles on it. It's a 2012. And all this thing has ever done, its entire life, was pull that 11,000 pounds around. And I don't think I've spent maybe 2,000 to 3,000 with labor inclusive for repairs on that thing in the 12 years I've had it. So it's just a great vehicle, and it's hard to let it go because I know it doesn't look good, but I don't see myself buying another pickup truck, even though we pull 2 box trailers. It's good when we need to bring 5 guys to a site. They all can get in. There's our triaxle right there. So this is the pile right here, boys and ladies. How many tons is this? Send it to me. First person that's closest gets a black hoodie, black t-shirt, red t-shirt, red hoodie. And I pay for the shipping no matter where it is. Normally it seems to be in the UK. So I'll pay $45 just for shipping. It's unbelievable. And you'll wait 3 weeks. But here it is. Just so you get an idea. Look how wet this is. Oh my God. All right, let me just help Craig here a little bit. Let me just see. Please don't let there be water in it. No, we are good to go. So I'll let Brian with the vac truck know we don't need his services today. Okay. You get this warmed up because this is what he's loading out with. Hey Craig, does he have all the paperwork? I have it.
I'll have them grab it.
Okay, all right. I got guys coming, they'll bring it down. So you're coming back?
I think so.
Yeah. So I got to get rid of all that. So I think we should be okay. I can leave a little.
It's too late. It's 8 p.m. It's too late. Why?
What do you mean?
Or start
It's an ordinance here. I can't start any equipment until 8 a.m. I love drivers. Tough job, man. Just do your job, I'll handle my end. You handle your end. And we'll have a great working relationship. Just like I have with your boss. Boy, you can see contamination everywhere. against the girls in the office, against all 7,463 subscribers. Also, last night we hit the $2 million, thought I wish.
You told me last night.
2 million views mark, which, I mean, there are guys out there that they get 2 million in what? First hour?
Video, yeah.
Yeah, first hour. That's all right. Just little old us. So how many tons is that pile? All right. Text me your number. So that driver was a jerk. He wanted to overload it. He needed blah blah. I don't want to say the numbers. So we just told him to, you know, dump that one load and I don't need you again. So I'll bring the rest with Big Red and a Mason. So that's actually cheaper for the homeowner, because triaxle driver is $850. You know, there's some people that, you know, they bring their problems from work home, but then there's other people that bring their problems from home to work. That's what that guy was. I'll wake up and be miserable all day. Don't come to my site. I don't need you. I mean, if I can get down in there, he should be able to. That was maybe a little too aggressive to go into a hole that you're not sure about. What?
Would end up in the hole somehow.
You should see, I went into it a little too hot, too. I was overconfident. All right, let's just see how this first run goes. I mean, if you gave me a little more time, I could have done better. Go ahead, just turn right down in it and dump. And always drop your hydraulics. You're good. Turn. All right, just go in it a little. Yeah, I know. I want you to turn around better. All right. Can you imagine how difficult this would have been with all that wetness, trying to do that, go around the tree? It wouldn't have been good. I know what everybody's saying. Is he gonna leave that plastic? Do you see? Look at this. And I brought it to the owner's attention, but you know your footing drain right here. Look at this. Look at the pitch. It goes here and then it goes up. Man, I wonder why that footing drain's not working. gonna be mad at me. There's a big bump here. I go nice and slow for you, Quarry. Thank you, sir. Once you figure out a system, things begin to go smooth. So I'm actually liking this because I'm really getting a good compact on it. Even though it's just the 40. But, you know, the machine, when it rolls, it vibrates a little bit, so this is a 10,000 pound compactor. With this material being a little bit wet the way it is, it's absolutely perfect. I'd love to put those stairs back for her, but I know she had 5 inches and then another 4 inches. She had a 9-inch pad that was actually setting on, so I gotta just figure out what she wants to do. Just rolling in these back edges now. Hey Faith, what do you think?
Hi Brian. Right now what I'm thinking is the most important thing to me at this point is for the property on the other side of my property line to be nice, to be restored.
Correct.
You know, and basically the fence line is the property line as it comes forward.
Okay.
So I need everything on the right-hand side there to be at least as good as it was before.
I'm going to make it better because there was a lot of that area that was dead from the trees and the roots. So right. I'm going to put topsoil and I'm going to throw seed. So come springtime, it's all going to be nice grass over there.
Right.
Absolutely.
And as far as the roadway, I think I'm going to try to get downstairs tomorrow and take a look. Take a look at it.
Sure.
So I'm not going to give you my decision on that right now.
That's fine. I that's the last thing I do anyway, because you know I'm going to utilize that product for the backfill. So, but I do have to bring topsoil in through that still. So that's fine. So tomorrow is wonderful. Seen Quarry over here humping. This is what she wanted. Right off the bat, prickers.
Yeah, they're all prickers right there.
Yeah.
You got your splinter out?
No. Nope. Dude, let me push this to break it up. Come on, man. Got a machine right here, bro.
Workout.
Yeah, I don't need to work out. I'm 62.
Hey, you actually got your age right.
Yeah, I know. in the machine. I said, I'm better in the machine. I went out and threw one log. I got 9 little prickers in my finger that won't come out. Alright, so we're just gonna clean this up, guys. And this is, again, I always talk about relationships, so we called the company that we do that handles our trucking, told him what went on, and he said, you know what, I'm gonna send the driver back. So now, you know, that guy wanted 35 tons his first load. I don't think it was anywhere near that. I'm kind of ruining things with the challenge, but he's actually sending that driver back. So if he was pissed this morning, man, is he gonna be pissed when he comes back. Because he's got to drive from Carteret, New Jersey, all the way back to here, Monroe, New York, and then all the way back to Carteret again for a very small amount of product. Next time, keep your problems at home. Okay, so we're doing good compacting it. It's not going to go anywhere when we're done. Shaping up. She's going to come out tomorrow, and she said that her property line is the fence. So I'm thinking the fence there, not there. So I'm kind of right. But she's going to come out tomorrow and make a decision what she wants me to do with this. I mean, I really think she should keep the pathway and then drop it off. Just to keep the stability of this thing was washing away. I'd like to actually fix it. But we'll see. It's going good. This guy's gonna be pissed when he comes back. So that was 24 tons right there. That's the last of it. I'm gonna come out here and shovel that in for Craig. Oof, we got some roadway cleanup. Wow. Jeepers. We need like a road sweeper. Jeez. I mean, Ryan from Victory does this all the time. Wow. All right, we're gonna get at it. Let me get in the machine and scoop up what I can. I'm not good in these things. Hey, we need that thing that guy bought us. That'd be good for this. But you know where we keep it, right? Back at the shop where it's never used. Why would we put it in the trailer? We may use it then. I know, but this is the heavy stuff. It works? Okay. Yeah, hold on. I want to get in this neighbor now. Hey, that was terrible, Bri. I did not do a good job. All right. Okay, he's back, but he ain't getting out of his truck. So we'll let you get a look at this. We've all put our numbers in. A brand new hoodie, red or black, or t-shirt. we are back at the shop here. Long day. Boys are filling up. I figured I'd let you see that. Got Quarry Stokeland. We got Johnny here. He owns this quarry with his brother. This is a good operator right here. That was smooth. He's smooth. I was just explaining to the folks on how smooth Johnny is.
He's good.
He's good.
He just got a sweatshirt too. He's excited.
Oh yeah?
He's not wearing it though.
See, you put half a bucket in that one. Oh, you got the sun in your eyes right now. Makes it look easy. All right, Craig will go out. Next one in. Gonna put about 10 or 11 in that. 5 in each of these. We'll bring 21 tons tomorrow. Did everybody make their pick? Because I just want to say, amongst all of us and the girls, I won. So let's see if you could beat me. Let's see if you're better than me. I don't think you are. I was 2.6 tons off. A little braggadocious, right? That's all right. I challenge you. Send in your numbers, folks. We will see you in the morning. Good morning, everyone. At the site here, 8 o'clock on the button. Just check out how everything looks. Very good. So far, no damage to the driveway, to the entrance there. Hopefully yesterday, after we left, she said she was going to come out and explain how she wanted me to finish this off and contour it. But first, I still have to get about 30 tons of crushed concrete, and then probably 10 tons of topsoil. Clean that all up in the back better. Not bad. The boys are right behind me. You saw all the trucks getting loaded yesterday. Craig is pulling the trailer to take the 80 out of here. There he is right there. Yeah, he's gonna disconnect the trailer up there, come down here and dump. But it looks like one of the boys are gonna dump first. So we'll get the cones set up. It's gonna be a beautiful day today. Ow. Right there is good. Looks like it's gonna hit a little earlier. Pull away a little bit. 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 There you go. Pull away. Alright, now vibrate. Alright, 40's all warmed up. Just gonna get this out of here now. I'm gonna bring it out front. Should have just waited for him because I can work from the inside here, so the boys can clean this up now easily. As much of this up as I can. Doesn't matter if I go, 4 inches below what the original grade was. I'm going to topsoil all this. I just want to get the garbage in. Here comes Craig with the first load. Pull what?
Pull the hose out so you can see it?
Nah, well, no, you're not gonna be able to. I'm gonna have to take a little bit out. But then, yeah, I think we're gonna have to disconnect and then reconnect. Craig's just making sure I don't take away too much. I mean, I don't think we got too many more trips, Craig, right?
Yeah, you need a lot there.
Oh yeah, after it's compacting?
Hey, jump out in the machine. I might need 90% of that. How much topsoil do you want, man?
10 tons. 5 inches.
You'll be like, oh my God, I need so much.
So stop doing this.
I want you to go look.
I already did.
No,
When she comes out, I just want her to have a better idea what's going on. That's right where it goes in, Gore. Yep. So, you know, the question is, or was the property line here? So, she said the back of the fence right there, so about 3 feet is where her property line begins. And there's the corner mark right here. So if you stand right here and look, you can see right where the hose is. You got to take maybe 3 feet of that back. So we're going to be good. In this now and start compacting. So this is the part of the project where you gotta be good at guessing and have a little bit of creative juices flowing, because the homeowner, they've lived here forever, when they walk out they want to see what they used to see, you know. And I don't know if you guys remember, you see the opening, that's where her stairs were, and I'm going to go measure the one side of her stringer and where it hits. But I think the stringer is hit right about here. And if you'll remember, it was a raised 3 inches on top. So that I've got to put back all crushed concrete, raised, compacted for when that stringer goes down, that it's going to hit. Plus, if you'll notice this is the line that's going right up to it. So from here over, she's going to want to see dirt all the way back here, because that's what she always saw. And she had those concrete steps. But I'm just going to put back item for her, because I don't know what she's going to do, whether she'll do pavers or whatever. But I've got to, you know, can't just throw and go. So she's going to have the dirt straight going. It'll be the crushed concrete, and then here over will be all the topsoil. So when you approach this, and right to here, you remember that small pad that went under? I'm gonna have to put an item there for her, just to make it look like a pathway that she had. They're gonna want what they had. So I have to estimate now how much to put in here, because I do have to pull quite a bit from there. I have to pull quite a bit from here. So it's a little bit of guessing game. And it looks to me like that's more than enough. And keep in mind, that's gonna compact. That, I think one more of those is all I'm gonna need actually here. So I think he should put the rest back in the, yeah, well, that's a small amount. Not bad. I think he's gotta put that back in the truck. Hey, after that one, you should put the rest back in the truck.
Oh, yeah?
All right, let's take that one and we'll make it work. No matter what, this fence is not going to go back. It's way too high there. So that's all got to get cut back, and then that's got to get tapered. And she mentioned a retaining wall here. That would look great. I love doing retaining walls. Retaining walls are easy. Setting the first course is all you got to really work at. Something like that, you should take almost a full day setting the first course with a good 4-inch base, compacted nice. Then it's easy. Just like that, but you can see he's gonna have problems right here. See that? That should have been dug in to at least right there. You should have wasted 3 more blocks. And the same thing over here. I mean, I don't know why I do know why he tapered it, but like right here. Put your string line down there and then make it level all the way across. And however many blocks you have to cut in at that point, you have to cut in. Sometimes you'll bury 2 blocks and you don't see it. But if you want to do it right and it doesn't move, that's what you got to do. And that would be good, because then we could put all the drainage and I can hide that pipe all the way down. But I'm a tank guy. I do tank stuff. A lot of little cleaning up to do. We're getting ready to go to lunch. All right, folks, hopefully you're enjoying the show and I become a millionaire off of YouTube. That would be cool. That would be cool. Put it over there. Yeah, we can take all that. Definitely.
Hey, turn that, turn it. Am I clear?
I wish I had a nice track skid steer. I mean, I would use it more. I know Ryan from Victory likes his wheels, but he does have the tracks. They're just so expensive, it's ridiculous. $65,000? Come on, man. How much money is Kubota making? I'm talking to the folks. A lot, that's how much. That's how much they're making. product over here, so I have an idea. Yeah, I'll definitely take what he's got over there. I wonder if that's it. So this is what I was talking about. I'll just compact that, make her a pathway here to have it match where that stair stringer lands. If I was smart, I should have kept a piece of that concrete and made him a pad. I'm pissed off at myself because there was some nice chunks out of that I could have done that. So you kind of see what I mean now, just and that'll go right down. Yeah, she's coming together. So maybe now you can kind of see, get an idea of what I'm trying to do.
Yeah.
Right, we get there. We get there. Damn, we should have saved the pad. Blew it, man. I even thought about it too. I don't know what happened. I get in the machine, I get all excited. All right, let's go get some lunch, boys. That vehicle looked like a state trooper. Okay, that's it for today. We got one more day. Let all this settle. Finish that up good. I know I have the edge here. Just gotta hand do this a little bit. Figure it out. We'll see you tomorrow. Good morning, all. As you can see, it's Red Shirt Friday. Somebody put something in our last video. I think it's pretty cool. I don't know if it's probably been said already, but I never heard it. Freedom Friday. I love that. Good morning, Sam. Yup. Freedom Friday. I love that. So today's our last day here, up actually in Monroe, or over in Monroe. Probably gonna bring in, I don't know, 20 tons of topsoil. Good morning, Quarry. So I don't know if you saw somebody posted, they called it Freedom Friday. I thought that was cool. Is that a thing already?
I don't know.
You never heard it?
You know what we should have done?
What?
Got a green and red sweatshirt.
Is today St. Patty's?
St. Patty's Day, Sunday.
Oh, Sunday.
Yeah.
Where's Nancy?
Going grop on Sunday.
No, I remember the last 2 years she shows up at the yard.
Because the last 2 years we worked on St. Patty's Day.
Oh. I bet you I spent $400 for new hoodies and stuff, green ones. St. Patty's coming up. Corned beef and cabbage, not a lover of it, but there's a restaurant that Quarry actually works at, Grappa, here in Warwick. I think it's the best Italian restaurant around, so props to those guys, Nick and Tony. Tony owns it, right?
Tony and Nick own it.
Nick owns it also? I thought so, but I didn't want to say. Go in, say hi, say you know Tank Masters. The best Irish food at the Italian restaurant. It's the only corned beef meat I'll eat, other than my mom. Unfortunately, she's up in heaven. Huh?
You know how you said, like, cover the pile
Is it?
and you'll chop my parents' head off?
I'm about to chop your... No, I didn't say that, boy. It's amazing what you perceive. Nice job, though. Looks like the back's not covered, only the front. But that is 90%. Does it? It looks like there's... Or that's to use dirt to keep it down.
Use dirt as dirt.
Okay, well, I'm happy with that. And I know that took 35 minutes. So what do we got? 2 masons?
2 masons in red.
And red. All right. Is that the customer's file?
No.
Monday's file?
Yeah.
What's Monday's job?
Remediation.
Or another remediation?
Basement.
Oh, it's for that nice woman.
Yeah, the folder.
Has she been contacted? Right. Remember, she needed to be contacted in advance. Yeah, I know.
I don't know. The office usually contacts them.
Yeah. All right, let's go. Let's go make somebody very happy. We get nice dry topsoil.
Remediation folder. Yes. Like the best I could get. Look, I carved
That
it
means
by the
no.
way.
I know. And finally, we got a cover on it. Thank you. All right, man. Let's go finish. Big day for Quarry. He's a finisher. Gonna be raking his ass off today. And we got both blowers.
Yes.
We got the gray paint.
Yes.
Hey, we got the masking tape.
Yes.
Okay.
How's we show up on time?
All right, folks, we're off. God bless America. Freedom Friday. You like that? I do. I feel like I've heard it before somewhere, though. But that was cool. I liked it so much when I commented back last night to the commenter. I used a bad word. That's how much it pumped me up. I feel like I should delete that now. Even though, if we're being totally transparent, that is a word that could be my favorite swear word. You know, I think it's everybody's favorite swear word. What are we talking about? I don't know. All right, we'll see you in Monroe. Come on, baby. Oh, yeah.
Wonderful viewers. Isn't
What?
government dropping metal?
Government dropping metal.
There's like a theory out there when they do these clouds. They're putting something in the sky.
Yeah.
It's like those conspiracy people. See how there's the same lines now?
You know what I do?
What is it for?
I don't believe anything I hear
Mhm.
and half of what I read.
Okay, so what do they do that for?
I don't know. I see a plane right there.
Why is the plane doing that? You see planes all day, every day.
Yeah, I'm going to say it's to do with the height that they're flying so we can see them, the moisture in the air.
Well, now you're gonna get a lot of comments
I am. Well, we're going to find out. This is how you find out.
Look how they're in straight
Because
lines.
they're all smarter than me.
See
Well,
how they're
the plane.
perfectly in straight?
Yeah, because the plane flies straight, bro. But that's, see the plane flying there?
Yeah, but you see...
Right,
all day
it's
you
got to
see
be the
planes.
atmosphere, the temperature, the moisture in the air, based on the heat of the exhaust on the fuel. Pi I squared. We're tank guys. Don't even look up. Be like me. That's why I clip all the wires. So Craig, when you dump this, move forward slowly. As you dump it, move forward slowly.
What is that? What do you mean by that? Out in the back there?
No, right here. As you dump it,
Oh, you
move forward slowly.
I was thinking I wasn't gonna dump yet. That's why I wasn't.
No,
dumping.
dump, baby. Let's go. Dump. We're moving and shaking today. It's Friday. Freedom Friday, we call it. You like that, Mike? Why is your apparel always fresh? Tight.
Well, these are brand new. First ever one.
Nice. Representing.
Yeah. And we don't wear red a lot.
Represent. Well, neither does Craig. You see his red hoodie?
So he doesn't wash
Looks like he
his.
works. I know he doesn't.
That's why.
It looks like he works for an auto mechanic. Nothing against auto mechanics. You always got to tread lightly in social media. Oh, by the way, Sammy passed his CDL driving tests. He now makes $40 an hour extra. Reach this now, so let's just get the topsoil we're gonna need here. We got some clumps over here, Cor. Good for now. We'll get back to this. So we're just trying to, so that was 15 tons. It's all gone.
2.5 left.
No, it's 7 left.
Well, 2.5 there.
7. I mean, the plan is
Just to cover it?
Yeah, we're gonna hand rake it and hand rake it down. So it's probably gonna come to right about here. And then I wanna put a nice 2-inch, 3-inch coat over it just to make sure that seed grows. So, you know, and probably sprinkling in that would be the best way to do this.
So you're leaving this with this stuff.
Yeah, I'm gonna rake it down a little bit though.
So you think
Only that's topsoil.
Yeah, but this is all going to be like contoured. I just did this so Craig could get through. I'm going to cut it back to about here and rake it all down so it's nice.
so? We should probably back that second after that road's clean. Back to Mason and you scoop out. Track.
Yeah, that's what I said. That's how we're finishing it. Sprinkle.
Yeah.
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 So maybe I guess we'll wait.
Yeah, I got to meet that guy. I'll be right back.
What guy?
To get that proposal signed. He lives 3 minutes from here.
Okay. So I'm just, you know, trying to figure out the right amount of product, trying to sculpt this, you know, making sure that water flows away from the home, you know. Certainly, I'm merely paid to come and dig and load out contaminated soil. I do all this because I love it. This is the fun part of it. Like I feel like I'm sculpting. And then just making it all work. I definitely ain't got enough. See, now when I go to compact it like that, the soil sticks to the bottom of the bucket, which is very frustrating. Okay, Craig, rest of them buckets right in there. I gotta get out of your way though. Yeah, and then you can walk in, dump it, and I'll come back and do some artwork. Craig, you want to look?
Let me see, buddy.
Come on, man.
Sorry.
Praise me. I'm like a little kid. Boom. First impression.
That's amazing.
Right?
That's amazing.
Did we say we were going to give her a pathway? No. No. Did we say we were going to spend extra money on the topsoil to bring it up to grade? No. No, how much we charge for the wood removal? No charge. No charge. Concrete disposal? No charge.
You had a lot of fun doing it, though.
Quarry did. You guys dragged it and...
No, you ripped the tree and threw it over here.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
We do need a little soil there.
Oh, there's a little hole right there, yeah. Jeez, how did I not see that?
Getting that from something? No?
Nah,
Yeah, we just cut it right from there, down rake into it.
I'll just take a couple buckets.
Yeah, man. What time we looking at? Wait, what time?
I just looked. I can't.
Oh, vey. 9:38.
You know, let me guess.
Sorry, bro. Sorry.
Do we ask if they have cable?
Cable, why? Alright, we're on stump detail here. Well, this wet soil is all clumpy, so homeowners will think it's rocks. It's not. It's just clumped up, needs a good dry day. Mikey is painting those shims. Okay, Mike's finishing painting those shims. He wire brushed it off first. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. We're gonna throw down some seed. There's a wet area here, so there's no sense in throwing hay. It's springtime. Clean up that patio a little better. Very nice. Get that pipe buried.
What?
No, I'm talking to the viewers. I'm not set up in the right position or anything for this, but a lot of it's gonna have to be by hand. And when I lay the soil down, I want it to be able to actually hold the soil. It's got a big drop off like that. I could do it perfect if I sat down there, man. Craigie, shovel that out, please. Hey, throw it down in that low area down there. Right. There you go. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. I think we got a horse we can ride.
Some look on the ground because it looks pretty steep.
It does look steep, but I'm gonna, as long as it's over that. And Jeremy, let me have that. Have that. Thank you.
Hey, Casey fix the printer?
Huh?
Did Casey fix the printer?
I assume she was coming over in the morning. Yeah, slimy root.
The problem is if we get a big rain, the dirt is in the middle.
We're supposed to get like spotty showers.
There is going to be Karen's birthday. Why would you do? Yeah.
Okay.
How's that look?
That looks pretty freaking good, Corey. Bring that down and cover that side. I get it. I get it. Oh, I see why you didn't. Very good.
I get it.
Yeah, makes sense. Hey, come down here, Craig.
Double?
Yeah. Just right behind it up there in that gap.
What? Find it up there. Yeah. Give me something.
Okay. Like this right here.
Yeah.
Right here in this low area.
Oh, get rid of this?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
We're confirmed and delivered on Wednesday.
Okay, good job.
Liberty to topsoil.
And be done at 10:30.
Liberty, oh, you gotta go to topsoil.
Be done at 10:30.
Yeah, what do you think? 125-foot copper run. Yes or no?
No, I mean, it's definitely gonna need a tiger loop, but the customer's gotta know that it may not work. Pick that shit up.
We're stretching this 5 tons here, I think.
Not when we sprinkle it. Maybe. I thought we needed more.
No, I mean, if anything, it's like...
I mean, that looks pretty good though.
We can just leave it like that, right? No topsoil?
Here. Well, I'm gonna go up out of the way, Craig. You dump it up to that.
Leave it 2 feet off that line.
Yep. Good job, boys. Good job. We're getting there. So before we finish topsoil, we're just gonna blow everything off this driveway, get these plates out of here. Because I don't want to blow dirt on top of topsoil. So we'll just do that now. I got it. Get out of there. That Quarry, he's crazy. All right, this is our last 5 tons. You said you needed some down there, right, Craig?
Right by that pipe.
Woo! I need you to like lift that up and put it back and mark where I have to dig, because those concrete pads go down about 6 inches.
You're like 4 inches high too.
I look pretty level to that right there, bro. Don't I?
You're
I'll dig down. Put that right in the center, Craigie. All right, and get this parallel with the driveway, which I think it is. All right, now put a piece of firewood, Corey, right in the center where I gotta dig. Over here on this side for me. I thought it went the other way. That's all she wrote. All right, boys are gonna finish that up. Mikey will start blowing. I get the tank off, get the mats off. Doesn't matter how that goes in, right? I can put it in that way. The reason why I asked Craig is because he's the driver. Once he gets on the road, if he gets pulled over, he's responsible for it. Not for the operator that put it in the way he wanted. So, it goes in the way Craig wants. There you go. Now we gotta pick up these damn mats without destroying anything. And that is sometimes a pain in the ass with the 40. Sorry, big boy. Okay guys, that's it. What do you think? Mikey, get the seat off that. Other than the seat on that, what do you think? We got a path here to walk, you remember how it looked at first when the tree was here? Come on, man. Got the drainage running past. I mean, those damn clumps, they drive me crazy, but it's just wet soil. And then that's it. Okay, I mean, I can be critical too, but still. It looks good. I'm tired. Close this up and get paid. Corey,
Yeah.
take us home.
It's another fine job by Tank Master Environmental.
Out.